Hey everyone, Soundwave84 here, another Transformers review. And this review, take a look at Transformers Authentics Soundwave. Let's look at the packaging real quick. Not much to it. You got a little bit of artwork up there, which actually looks pretty nice. A picture of his alt mode. It says Soundwave H6 Plus. 6 steps get you from here to here. And the instructions are right here on the back of the packaging. He is the evil Decepticon spy. He's not bad. You can find these guys. I got this at a Dollar General. I think Family Dollar. I think Walgreens carries these type of Transformers closer to Christmas. He is the larger size bot or con. He's not one of these smaller ones. We'll do some size comparison, but he's pretty much about Voyager size. So let's take a look at the figure. Alright, so with him being a bigger bot, I got the camera done. It's more at a wide angle here to get him all into frame. He's not a bad looking copy of Soundwave. Now this is like $10. So it's a 1/5 of the price of a current leader class Transformer from the War for Cybertron trilogy. Or he's pretty much 1/3 the price of a current Voyager class figure. And he is pretty much the same size and height as a Voyager class, maybe a little bit taller, and he's almost on par with Siege Ultra Magnus in height. Now, weight, quality, that's a different story. So for $10, this is not a bad deal. It is ages 6 plus, so it's probably just meant for kids. These are the cheaper Transformers. They have less articulation, less plastic. It is more meant for your kids line. This is what you would spend your money on to give it to the kids who might break something. You don't want to get them a $50 Transformer. Get them a $10 Transformer. That's what you're going to get. And this Soundwave is pretty good. This is the first of the bigger size I've bought. Now, I got some of these smaller ones that are like $5 or $6 or whatever. Those are pretty crappy. And the bigger size are pretty much those that's bigger. Based on looks. Like I said, I don't own any. This is my first one I own. This Soundwave is pretty dang nice. Okay, just ignore that. That did not happen. You didn't see that. I will fix it. It's just a ball joint. I've actually popped this off already once. It just, pops right back on. And you didn't break anything. You don't have as much articulation on these guys, but he's still cool looking. So, let's take a quick look at the figure. Head sculpt, not bad. You got red painted eyes. He's got the gray paint here on the mouth. It's actually blue plastic, so he's got red paint. He's got this little thing. So, pretty much more like the Cyberverse. Soundwave, just actually I think a better mold in a way. He's got red paint here. This is silver paint right down here. Of course, this is like a Tampo. He's got some yellow paint on the sides. And in vehicle mode, this is yellow paint. And this, I believe, is black paint. And he's got some black paint on for his windshields as well. So he's not a bad figure. Very, very hollow in the back of the legs here. That's because of transformation. Everything's going to fold up anyway. It is kind of unsightly, I guess, from the side views. But he does have ball jointed feet, so he's got lots of feet articulation. I mean, he's got lots of that going on. Ball jointed elbows, so you can rotate here for your swivel, and elbows bend to there. Go out to there, back to there, sides to there, and of course your knees can just bend as far as you can go until you hit something. Right here, there's no waist articulation. Head can just turn from there to there. You hit the sides, and you got some shoulder movement that goes to here, and you can 360 around. That pretty much gets you your articulation. These little flaps here are there. He's got red paint. I think I said red paint here, but he's got silver paint right here on his crotch for his buttons for being like a tape player mode. But I don't understand why they couldn't go ahead and paint the 2 arrows on the side for his rewind and fast forward buttons. I guess they hit their quota for money spent and said, no, can't afford to pay for that. So if you can customize or have a silver paint pen or something, you can easily just touch those in. And I probably will do that eventually. Check my Instagram. Eventually I might post a picture of me doing some stuff with this figure. You can do some red paint on the gun up here and stuff like that. So his weapon is up here. You just tabs in right here or pegs in. Back here, right behind everything. You can kind of see the hole there. And this just tabs in right here. He also can wield in his hands. It is a rubbery kind of plastic. You can see how I can kind of bend this and mold it. So when you want to push it in, it actually wants to bend. And this is also a pliable plastic as well. But he's not a bad looking Soundwave. So let's do some size comparisons real quick. Here he is next to Voyager class Titans Returns Galvatron. Now, Titans Returns Galvatron has a few upgrades from Shapeways and toy hacks on his head there. Here he is next to Siege Netflix Ultra Magnus, Earthrise Voyager Grapple, and next to the new Studio Series Deluxe class Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave. Now, this is probably my most recent Soundwave purchase until I got this big guy here. Honestly, I think out of my feel of playing with toy, I like this $10 Dollar General version of the Soundwave better than this one. I think there's some things this could have been done better on this right here, but it's still a nice looking Soundwave, especially for the movie verse. Things could be done better, but I think for my money spent, I think I got more money worth out of this guy than I did this guy. It's not. I'm not knocking this Soundwave. I mean, I don't like it that much. I do like certain aspects of it, but I think this one here, just out of the money, I think is a lot cooler looking. Maybe it's because it got a G1 flair to it. Who knows? So let's transform this big bad boy. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is remove these pieces. Right there, this just tabs in this little tab. You see this little slot back there, just goes right into that. Bring his arms down like so. You don't come down here to his feet. These were here on a ball joint and a hinge. You will just fold this up into there. And do the same on the other side, like this. You want to grab this backpack here. You're going to untab that on a hinge, bring it up. Now these here will come up. You want to bring this to the side of his head. Let's try to get this one up too. Come on. There we go. Arms will then move up as well, and this just slides right into there. Then you want to take his legs. There's a tab here that will go, or a peg will go right in here. It doesn't peg very well. There's also a tab here that will slide into a little slot, but I guess that's why it doesn't tab very well. The tab is actually it doesn't come out far enough. Well, that would be part of the problem, wouldn't it? I don't know, it doesn't look broken. May have broke off in package. I know I didn't break it because it's not wedged in that thing, but yeah, that's why it doesn't hold. I got a flawed copy here too, so it doesn't really tab. But it'll hold together when you fold it up. You can see he's got these little notches on the bottom here that will go into here. So when you fold his legs up, just line that up. And there's a tab right here also that will kind of catch into that. So maybe they had the idea of doing the peg first and then change their mind to tabs. And just let the peg mold it in. And there you go, you have transformed Soundwave. Now, this, if it's folded down like this, will rub against the tires. You want this to be flush like this. So there should be a gap. There we go. Around the tires. So that way he can roll a little bit better. And it's not rolling perfect. One of these wheels is not going very good. Now you take his gun. There's a peg hole back here. You saw it in his leg. Just pick that in. Just got a tab here. Slide right here. Just tab that on. And there you go. Soundwave is now in his vehicle mode. I like it. I mean, it's a nice vehicle mode for Soundwave. And if you want to touch anything up, you can always touch some paint and stuff up on this. Make it, pop a little bit more. You see where he's got some black paint for his windshields. It's not bad at all. I mean, for $10, I think it's an excellent purchase. So let's do some size comparisons on the vehicle mode. Here he is next to Earthrise Starscream. So they actually kind of scale pretty well together. I mean, of course, in real life, the jet's a lot bigger than this. But I mean, for a size of a Transformer, they look fine. They will not be out of scale with each other for the fact that they're not supposed to be about the same size anyway. So it looks good. Next to Deluxe Class Roadbuster from the Studio Series. And next to Generation Selects Hubcap. Alright, final thoughts on this Transformers Authentic Soundwave. For $10, it's an excellent purchase. I have no regrets whatsoever buying this, knowing it doesn't really fit anywhere in my collection except for just a collection of Soundwaves. And that's why I got it for. I like Soundwave, my favorite character, so I'm going to try to buy as much as I can of him. And this one fits. I mean, I actually like this better than the Cyberverse, the robots in this guy's Soundwave. I like this guy. He for $10, I feel like I got my money's worth, and that's always a plus. It's also an excellent thing if you want to get it for kids to play with because it's cheap. You're not going to feel like if they end up actually breaking something on, you're not going to feel like you lost a lot of money. So if you see the Soundwave and you like the look of him, or you like Soundwave as a character, I say pick this one up. You won't be really disappointed because it's $10. I mean, check out the balance on the dude. He's balancing on one foot while he's kicking the crap out of Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Soundwave. Thumbs up. I want to say thanks for watching this review. Till the next ones. Peace out.